slate of NFL games for NFL Sunday Week 13. Of course, it is December 5th, and Joe and I are just having a laugh that Brian Bittler will be co-hosting with her on the weekends and maybe these halftime shows just for a week in 2 weeks when I'm out. I'm not sure if I'll be out or not and how long I'll be out, but we'll figure it out. Might just be some dim lighting or a picture or something. We'll have to figure it out. We'll probably do a
Absolutely.
picture or, something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I like it. If we do
I'd rather have somebody else do it, than have a picture. It's not as authentic. Steelers on the board here. 27 seconds left to go in the half. We got 2 games at the half, and that is the Washington Raiders game. That's the only game I have a premium pick on here. Is that one? I have Washington, and the other one, Jacksonville and the Rams. I have a bet, of course, on the Jaguars. I love betting against Matthew Stafford. I don't care what team he's on.
I like it. I didn't put a premium out on either of these games. I really did expect the Raiders-Washington game to be a lot higher with the quality of quarterbacks they both have. I am surprised by the low score in that one. I know we have a spread with the Raiders and Washington of -1.5 in favor of the Raiders are the favorite.
Yeah, it's the Washington has had the ball the entire first half.
Yeah.
I don't know what the numbers say, but I don't know. Those of you that watch the morning show, I said I love today's college basketball card. If you bought my package, looking at a 4-1 day today in my college hoops.
Just crushing it, Mitch.
I just have one game left on the board here. It's Arizona, Oregon State, and Arizona up by 18. We're laying, I believe, 9 in this game. So love Arizona. And that was, we might be laying 12, actually. I don't know. Maybe it's not as over as we think it is. But anyways, it was one that I also gave out on the VIP show this morning. So hopefully you got it there.
Like it.
Let me see what we got here for second half lines. What am I showing here? I show the Rams -5.5 against the Jags. I love betting against Matt Stafford. I'm going to take the Jags on the money line here, +180. I'll also take them on the +5.5, and I'm going to stick with Washington. They're +135 on the money line. I don't know if these are plays I would recommend or anything like that, or certainly not premium plays. This isn't a premium show, but these are plays that I'm going to play.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got that game as 7-3 for Washington and the Raiders.
You know what I might do instead? Since I'm already good on all these games.
Yeah.
I think instead, the Washington line changed to +130.
Okay.
So
I think this game finishes tight. I'm going to take the Raiders in the second half, minus that 1.5. I don't know who wins this one, but for the game, I think the Raiders in the second half keep it a bit tighter.
All right, so if you parlay up the Washington money line and Jacksonville money line, $100 pays $5.44. So basically, 5.4 times your money. Why not?
Can't go wrong with that.
I don't think so. There you go.
I like it.
$150 pays. It pays. I put $1,115. $150 pays $816.
There you go. Some good money there.
Yeah, why not? I think Washington has dominated this game, and they just don't have any points to show for it. But the Raiders haven't been able to move the ball on them at all. And,
no, they've had no time on the field.
No, zero. Seattle is now in the end zone here. It's Peterson scoring. So this is his second team in 3 weeks that he's scored a touchdown with.
Nice. So that line has moved for the Rams and the Jags. I'm getting -6.5 now at -110. For the Rams, +6.5, -122 for the Jags.
I still got 5.5, so you got better line than I do on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to grab those Jags right now. I hadn't put anything on that one yet.
I have the Jags with the 13 points to start the game.
Nice.
I hit pretty well in the early games. I did not win on the Texans, those Colts. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is.
I wasn't going to bring that up, man.
Those Colts. I can't. They're my Minnesota Timberwolves. They are. We know it. I mean, everybody knows it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My wife knows it. Everyone. Everybody knows it. They are.
I finally had a good morning in the NFL. So
Washington Raiders are now back on the field here. The one game we're just waiting for to go to the half is this Seattle against San Francisco, and this is a very long game the way that they're playing it.
Yeah.
10 seconds left in the half in Baltimore, Pittsburgh. This one has been a war, like Al Niños thought it would be.
Absolutely.
Give out the under.
Yeah.
Well, there's a whole nother half of football here, so you never know what's going to happen.
Definitely has been. I have a premium on Pitts plus the points. I'm hoping they keep it tight.
Well, right now you're good.
Good for now. We all know how much can change in that second half. But it is a great defensive game played in these trenches here.
Yeah. Oregon State and college basketball, this team has just fallen off the map. It's terrible. I mean, a game away from the Final Four last year. And,
wow.
Now they can't even buy a win. They'll be 1-8 after this one, if they cover or not. I mean, they're.
Ouch. Yeah, it's got to hurt. How about those Lions getting the win today?
Yeah, they got it in the last second. The Raiders
definitely something I didn't see coming.
A big run here to start the second half by Jacobs. First down. Just some missed tackles there by Washington. 3 missed tackles, 4 missed tackles. Rips off a nice run to start the half.
He was questionable for today's game with his ankle. It doesn't look to be bugging him at all.
Not on that play.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought Washington had the ball much more, but it was only 17 minutes they had it in the first half to 12 for the Raiders, 12-15.
Oh, it seemed way different than that.
Here goes Carr looking to throw one deep, and he's got his man, but the ball is dropped.
Oh.
87, whoever that is. Yeah, well, the Vikings, this is, the problem with them. It's like they have become the Chargers. They're finding ways to lose.
We have a second half spread up for the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm getting the Steelers at +1.5, Ravens -1.5. Heavier juice on the Steelers at the +1.5. I'm getting -120 on that.
Yeah, I'm getting 1.5 with just even Ravens money line at -140 and the Steelers money line at +120.
Who wins this one, Mitch?
The Ravens, I think, have thoroughly outplayed them here, and I think you take out that interception in the end zone, and we have a different score here. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to hold up. We've seen the Steelers play 2 entirely different halves of football several times this season, more so than anyone.
Absolutely.
From week 1 on, I mean that game against Buffalo in week 1 when they were getting crushed and come back to win it 20-10, and they keep it close and then open it up. The Raiders here, 3rd and 11 for Carr. And, oh, boy, does he get just planted. That had to hurt. Just absolutely
definitely had to hurt
on that one. Yeah,
not what the Raiders needed to start out their drive with.
I have to say, as being from Miami and being a Miami Hurricane fan, I got the double dip with Jalen Phillips there. I think he's starting to move into the Rookie of the Year candidate area. A lot of people earlier this season thought that the Denver defensive back, Surtain, was a lock for Defensive Rookie of the Year, but Phillips now has 8.5 sacks. He's got 5 sacks in the last 2 weeks. He's starting to make a move. He's really starting to find himself. And I think he's what he's doing, he's really playing a nice team game where it's like he might not be getting the sack every time, but he's setting up his teammates to get sacks by taking the outside route. Like that happened late in the game. He could have had a third sack, but he took the outside. His teammate went inside and got the sack. And the Dolphins are drawing up some nice defenses. That's how they're winning.
Yeah, absolutely. I am looking again at the Ravens and Steelers game, Mitch. I think we will see 3 touchdowns in the second half. I know this is a strong defensive game, but I think there is room for mistakes with both of these defenses here. I'm going to take the over 2.5 touchdowns. It's plus 104, some plus money there. I like it.
I'm gonna have to take both. I like that too. The over is 21 in this, so it's right in line with that, and it's even money. So it's actually cheaper that way, I think. And then the Ravens team total is 10.5, and the Steelers team total is 9. So depending on how you break it down, that's another way to go after it too.
Yeah, absolutely. I like going on that total as well.
I know Joe's against me here, but I like the Ravens second half. And God, the Steelers have just played 2 different halves so many times. It's just so hard to get behind them. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Where's my penny where I need it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch a team for the second half. I'm just gonna let my full game of the Steelers ride out to plus 5.5.
It's the Ravens. Is what it is.
Okay, there you go. The penny spoke.
The penny has spoken. Spoken. Doesn't matter. It's pouring rain here in Hawaii. I know you guys see all these blizzard reports, and, well, that's up in the top of the volcanoes, not down here where I live, but or where most people live. But, yeah, it's still, this is about as nasty a weather as we get. We usually get about 1 week a year like this. So if you spent your life savings to come here for a week, we apologize.
Absolutely. Well, it's blue sky here. We had snow overnight, and someone nicely shoveled my drive and my sidewalk. So I was happy to see that after a morning show this morning.
Yeah, it was 48. Perry said that the Bengals were going to win during our halftime before.
The Chargers stress me out so much, though. That was a stressful second half. I swear I hold my breath so much watching my Bolts play.
They played well. They got that fumble. That was pretty much the ball game in that one.
Yeah.
Ravens, Steelers sitting at the half. The Seahawks and the 49ers. About 2:28 left to go in the first half. For Washington, the Eskimos, 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line ish. I like the over in the Ravens Steelers second half. I think we're going to see a little bit more scoring than we saw in the first half.
Yeah.
So I go with the over.
Yeah, I think it's a great way to take that game.
Hitler shoveled your driveway. Our driveway doesn't get shoveled, but if it did, boy,
I was saying my driveway. Someone shoveled mine.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice. Someone did that for me.
Touchdown Rams.
Nice.
I don't know. The Rams had a fast touchdown in the first half and were unable to hold on to anything. So we know how pathetic they are. No, we didn't.
They seem to find a way to lose their games as well.
They did not cover.
Yeah.
Heineke gets the pass off. He gets hit low. I wonder if they called a penalty on that. He completed it to Logan Thomas, who has had a day. He did get that Washington touchdown earlier. The Eskimos have the ball at about the 35-yard line now. First down. There's no 100-mile-an-hour winds. That's like at the top of the mountain. It's like Joe. What's the highest mountain in Calgary?
I guess the Rockies,
So if you went
just
to the
outside of
Rockies,
Calgary.
right, the top of the
Yeah,
Rockies,
yeah,
I mean, how
and then
often
you'd
do
be
you go?
blown away.
How often do you go?
I- Well, I don't like bears, so I don't go in the woods too much. Yeah.
Oh, the Rams are losing for sure. Karen C. Karen C says the Rams ain't losing. Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
are. Sure they are.
They seem to find a way to lose games, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. It was one of those games I just had to stay off. But I love the Jags plus the 6.5 points in the second half here.
A lot of cappers having nice days. Ashley once again in soccer 4-2 today.
Nice.
Yep. So she's I don't know what her record is, but she's,
Just crushing it.
yeah, she's
Crushing
like
it.
78% or something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Well,
and I know their free videos as of the other day were like hitting around 80%. They've just been giving out great odds, great picks all over.
now Arizona up by 26 with 4 minutes left to go in the game. Put me at 5-1 today, I believe. 6-1.
Oh, almost interception. Sorry, I got all excited watching the Raiders almost intercept that ball there.
Joe's on the other side of my game, I guess. That's okay.
I just think they'll keep it tight in the second half. And I love plays like that, Mitch. It's not even going against Washington here. I have a soft spot for both of these teams. Watching the ball fly up like that is just exciting.
I'm showing the lines for Baltimore KC, for Broncos KC. I show lines. It's your book. You can always get another book. We have tons of them available under our betting odds tab. The picks are, we just have one game. It's the Ravens and the Steelers. I have the Ravens. Joe has the Steelers. We're an opposite.
Yeah.
We both like the over.
Absolutely.
Touchdown 49ers. Looks like Kittle. I might have stepped out of bounds. It's close. No, I think he's in. Weird. Yes, it is weird. Let me see. Yeah, everything I show, it's up everywhere.
Yeah, I have mine up as well.
Actually, I see it down at Caesars.
Oh, okay.
And,
interesting.
Yeah. In Pinnacle. Odd. I'm still waiting for tomorrow's NBA lines. I've only got 2 games that I have lines on. I want to do my videos.
Wow.
Looks like the 49ers have missed the extra point.
Lots of missed extra points today.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
The pick for Pittsburgh is Joe has Pittsburgh, I have the Ravens.
Yeah, and I like the over 2.5 touchdowns. Mitch likes the over.
Karen C has 4 season seats for the Chargers.
Nice. Chargers are the best team out there, giving me gray hairs every single week.
Yep, we have all the books that our betting odds page, that all the other ones except for Caesars has lines. They all do. Showing 8.5 at most. 8 at some. What's up?
Nice. Did you get that parlay that you had in the first half?
No, the Bears scored a late garbage touchdown. It screwed us.
Man.
We had everything else. It was the Bears got us on that one. It happens.
Man, that would have been a great parlay.
Yeah.
I was just looking at it. I was like, I know you got the Bolts and the Eagles.
Yeah, the Bears got us on a late. It was a late score. They got us with 2:45 left. It was, so it ended up being 15. It ended up being 15-12 that the Bears won the second half outright money line.
Wow.
They got a touchdown with 2:45 left, and they got the 2-point conversion to rub salt in the wound.
Damn it.
And we missed the 2-point conversion, so it was double whammy all the way.
Oh, hate that.
Happens, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you're gonna have bad results here and there. You're gonna have games that don't go, like, you know, when Brian gave out the same pick that I had, you know, today on the VIP show. I knew I was dead. You know.
He jinxed you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Totally did. No.
I say it all the time. It's like usually college basketball, Brian and I are dialed in on the same teams a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just so happens that's the only game I lost today. If Washington can hold on here in football, I'm 7 in one day. I'll take it. I've been fairly cold this year. I'd like to finish it well. So, you know, a lot of these college football bowl matchups are now out. So, I think at Sports Chat we'll probably start to list a lot of these games. The odds for the championship game, Georgia is a large favorite over Michigan, which makes me believe that they're really looking for Michigan money here, which is surprising because Michigan generally a very, very public, well-bet team. But the line in that one is 7.5, 8. It almost is like you have to take Michigan there. And then the other one, Cincinnati, Alabama, it is 2 touchdowns. I thought it would be 16, and I wouldn't be surprised if it gets there. Seattle moving in now into field goal range here before the half. Still got a minute left to go. The Ravens and Steelers are now back on the field. They're already pushing each other around, and the Raiders now have the ball against the Eskimos.
Now, they haven't officially gone to the Eskimos, have they, Mitch? Or we're just
No. I just call them that because like
I thought so, but you've said it so many times that I'm like, okay,
originally.
did I really miss
So the
memo?
joke was in the morning show was that
Yep.
so Dan Snyder, who owns the Washington, said, well, what are we going to call them? And they decided. So they said, well, let's do what Edmonton did. And he said, oh, I love Eskimos. So
Gotcha.
because Edmonton became the Edmonton football team. So they said, let's just do what Edmonton did. He said, that's awesome. I love Eskimos.
I love it. I've been meaning to ask you that because you say it all the time, and then the conversation gets changed.
Yeah, we made up a whole bit. We had a whole meeting, the whole everything. Exactly how the conversation went. And so it's like because Dan Snyder is just like, and everyone's like, Dan, we meant it.
Love it.
Yeah, that was fun. We used that bit for a while. Did it, but I stick with Eskimos. I think it's a good name for them. I also think I just don't understand why they can't come up with a name like I mean I know that Seattle took Kraken, but they could be the Kraken also.
Yeah,
Kraken's
they definitely could.
Yeah, Kraken. It's like you looking for a name. Kraken. Oh, look at this! A big play for the Raiders. Looks like 87, the guy that dropped the ball before. Now they are inside the 30 at least. It was Marcus Mariota came in and threw it deep over the middle.
Was that Mariota out there?
Yep.
Yeah.
40,
Nice.
30. So, no, Carr threw the pass, but Mariota, I guess, was on the field, maybe as a decoy.
Oh, okay.
So they're about the 28-yard line here. They have a great kicker, so you got to figure they're going to get at least 3 if they don't turn it over.
Absolutely. Carr cannot.
Running for his life, but he gets it away. I think I'm getting a point and a half.
Washington's defense is definitely stepping up as we get into the weeks here. It's good to see.
Well, it looks like Arizona, I gave that out on VIP today as well as a premium pick, up by 28 points here with about a minute left to go, up against Oregon State Beavers. Just horrible this season, outscoring them 46-26 in the second half. I like college basketball. It's one of my games. And the Seahawks are in the end zone. So,
sorry. Raiders just can't pull that ball in when it counts.
No, they can't. You should have a Just Joe premium pick video. We could do a Just Joe, Or
Just
Joe
Joe.
can do. Yeah, we could. We could do just Joe.
Yeah, I like that you're doing that, just Mitch. I think it's a really good angle to take them.
Yeah, I think, I don't want to I don't want to, you know, be that distance from everybody, but at the same time, this past year, year and a half, I've kind of pulled myself into the middle of everybody when I've always been kind of by myself. And it's kind of like, I like being with everybody. I like seeing everyone. I like talking. I like doing shows with everyone, but I don't want my picks grouped with everybody because those aren't my picks. So I'm just trying to figure out different ways of presenting them and different ways of doing it outside of the premium area. I think the premium and VIP and the premium YouTube are great ideas, but then it's like, it's grouping my picks with other people's picks. And it's like, I don't agree with those picks. So why are they counting against me? And it's like,
absolutely.
why am I getting yelled at? Why are all those things?
Yeah, I can imagine how much stuff you get, Mitch.
Well, the Raiders kicked the field goal. So it's 7-6 Washington. And now this one starts to get interesting because the line went to a 1.5. I believe it was the final line. I believe the opening line was 2.5. So now you're kind of in that range where if the Raiders kick another field goal, make it 9-7, now you're either half out or half in, depending on where you are. Oh, there's something fun about watching Matthew Stafford getting clocked, or like having his balls batted down by a defensive
Tell us how you really feel.
It's just, I don't know. It makes the game more enjoyable. Looks like the 49ers are just going to take a knee going into the half. So we'll have our final game here of today's halftime show. The Steelers and Ravens are back on the field. Arizona and Oregon State. I'm not sure what the. We have a final 90-65. So that is a win.
Wow.
4-1 for me in my college hoops today. I will take it. I'm having a good start to college hoops. I don't really look at the leaderboards or anything like that, but it's like I would like to be able to keep this kind of pace until March. That's all I really want to do.
Absolutely.
It's like I don't know where I am, but I know I have a winning record in college hoops. And it's like I know I had a slow start, so I've been, steadily getting there. I haven't had a winning day every day, that's for sure. But it's like I was behind, the 8 ball, and I worked my way out, and now I should be up. So, but 4-1 today in college basketball. And I said it this morning, I love this card. So, no excuses.
We have a line out for the 49ers and the Seahawks. I'm showing 1.5. 49ers being the favorite in this, -1.5. And you guys know I love that over 2.5 touchdowns. You can get the over 2.5 touchdowns in the second half at +108. This is a 23-21 game. I like it.
I have it at 1. Seahawks are +130 on the money line. That's where I'm going here. I'm taking Seahawks on the money line +130. I'm going to hit it big, too, because I really like it. I'm not going to hit it that big.
It's hard to go against the Seahawks at home, most definitely.
So Travis Homer,
they are playing a better game than we've seen.
Well, when they ran the fake punt to Travis Homer, they showed they had a guy on the sideline just to hold Pete Carroll back. It's like doing this and holding on to his waist, and it's very funny.
Like it.
So 250 pays 325 on Seattle for the second half. Take it. Joe, you on the other side of this one?
I'm not going to touch the side in this. I'm just going to take the over 2.5 touchdowns.
You're a Garoppolo person.
Yeah, you know what? I really did like the 49ers. I never had a premium pick on it. Coming into this, what I've seen, though, is Seattle has played way better than I expected. Russell Wilson is having a better day. They're getting some stuff going. So instead of taking a side, I'm going to take that over 2.5 touchdowns. I think we see 3 in the second half. We've seen, 5 in the first? Looks like 5.
Yeah, we see, 23, 21, so 5 touchdowns. Yeah. What we're seeing are 6. Yeah,
Had the
5. No,
6.
5.
There we
5.
go.
There's field goals.
Yeah.
What were in the Pittsburgh Baltimore game, temper starting to flare here. As you expect when these two teams play. Number 53 decided to rip the Ravens player's head off, and that's
Oh.
that's what they do. So it's 4th
Yeah.
and 20, and the Steelers are now punting from their own end zone. It was on 4th down. It was a post possession play. So the Rams now knocking on the door again. That might be a dead man on the Jags in this one, but at least I went down swinging. But we know that the Rams are fully capable of stopping playing. So the Steelers got a really nice punt off here, and Ravens have the ball at the 40. But Clappy should have the team locked and loaded for the second half.
I told a friend that you call him Clappy, and they said Clappy or Chewy. He gets both of those names. That's how he's always chewing his gum too.
Oh yeah, he's a gum chewer. I'm a gum chewer, so it's like I appreciate.
Oh really?
That. Oh yeah.
See, I'm anti-gum. I can't even be around people chewing gum. Actually.
Why is that? Well then, it's a good thing
I
don't
got-
chew it on the show.
It's a good thing. No, it's the smell of gum. Actually, I got really car sick. Well, actually, it was bus sick on a bus ride between Calgary.
Flavor you can't smell, or it's just all gum?
Juicy fruit is the worst.
Yeah, I don't do juicy fruit.
Or like Hubba Bubba. So I was a teenager and I was playing netball for Team Alberta, and I was traveling between Alberta and BC on a bus, and everyone was chewing gum, and I got really bus sick. So no gum. I asked everyone around me politely not to chew it.
I used to go to a lot of conferences, and conferences like you're talking and talking and talking. Everyone's talking and walking. It's like so many people like hammer me with bad breath. It's like I just I just have gum in my mouth like all the time at those things. So people are like, you wear you're always chewing gum. I'm like, yeah, it's like because this is why. Like talk to this person.
You'll understand why.
It's way better. Yeah, I like extra. It's the kind I get.
Okay.
I get it's like a mint flavored.
Yeah.
They also have a watermelon flavor that I like.
Oh, it might not smell too bad then.
It's
delicious. I don't know why. I'm just completely averse to it now.
Well, the Washington football team got beneficiary of it. Looked like another Max Crosby penalty.
So he's being penalized for roughing the passer here, and I don't agree with them. Just because he's big and he's falling on Heineke as he goes down.
Well, I agree with it because I have Washington, so that's it's the way penalties work.
Well, I like Max Crosby. I don't know. I'm really torn with this game because I like both teams. I don't have a pick on the side. I really did see a higher scoring game. I can't believe how low we are sitting right now.
I took Seattle money line as my play for second half. Joe I think she wants the other side.
For the Seattle game, I'm just gonna hit the over 2.5 touchdowns. It's moved a little. It was -106. You can now get it at -102 on my book. It's moving.
So someone during the game, someone during that half said the Vikings, money line there, and it's like $80 for $88 or something.
Yeah,
they came very close. The Raiders are just grabbing on to Washington. Oh, they called it. It's like, I mean, there's holding, on every single play onto the receivers. I think Heineke's a better quarterback than Carr. I just do watching this game. It just seems that he throws a better ball. Carr is a launcher.
Yeah.
Throws like a girl.
He doesn't throw like a girl.
He does.
Well, then, yeah.
Big completion here, speaking of the devil. For Heineke, gets it down to, I don't know where they're. Looked like about the 25-yard line, maybe.
Yeah.
Raiders. So it's definitely they have no answers for. Oh, it's inside because they're in the red zone. Let's see. So he catches it at about the 38 and gets down to about the 19-yard line. So,
yeah, I'm really impressed with him. He's able to get it through the smallest windows. So he's going to have a great career.
Don't worry, Karen. The Jags got this one. Don't sweat it. Really. Stop worrying about me. I'm fine. Fine.
Oh, wow.
So,
Perryman. Big play there.
yep. Former Miami player, University of Miami. Denzel Perryman.
Yeah. I love games like this in the Steelers game, which are so defensive.
I don't even remember what we bet in this Washington game, but I know we bet the opposite sides. I think I have the money line for Washington. They're down 3-0 here. Probably going to get at least a field goal in this drive, but my guess is Logan Thomas is going to catch a touchdown here. Because since they can't cover him. And if he doesn't, what will happen is there'll be a penalty. So we'll get another chance at it. And it is not Logan Thomas, but it is a long gainer here for Humphries.
Yeah. Yeah, I took the Raiders minus a 1.5 in the second half because I think this game is determined by a 2 or 3 point game. And coming into the second half, there was a 4-point spread or 3-point spread. So I like the minus 1.5.
Well, that Lamar Jackson doing his thing here for the Ravens are now inside the 30 of the Steelers.
Don't let them convert on this one.
He's pretty good. Got news for you.
I know. I love Lamar Jackson. I just think with this tight of a rivalry, we're going to have a really tight game.
Heineke running for it. He slides. He gets the first down at about the 6-yard line here. It's where they start the slide, but he was clearly past the first down marker. Yeah. So it's going to be about the 7-8 yard line is my guess. But I think if he takes a sidestep there, he probably makes it to the end zone.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Here's the replay. And, he slid it about the 8-9 yard line. So definitely a first down. He probably would have gotten clocked, but he had a chance for a touchdown.
Absolutely. He's a tough quarterback. He's stood in that pocket and got hit time after time without flinching. I'm really impressed by him.
And the Steelers just looking silly trying to catch Lamar Jackson. Oh, my God. He stopped dead in his tracks on a full sprint, and he got hit from behind, but still managed to hold on to the ball and get the first out. But it's like, he was flushed out of the pocket. He ran clear across to the other side of the field. I mean, the further they pushed him out of the pocket, the further they got away from him, We got a timeout here heading to the fourth quarter for Vegas against Washington in a fast-moving ball game. Seattle, San Francisco still at the half. And it's raining here in Maui. This line down to 1 now. I think that's what it was. And 130 for Seattle on the money line, minus 150 on the Niners. They're always aggressive on the spreads for these halftime wagers. What a fun day.
It has been a good day. I love NFL Sundays.
Yep.
I really do. It's always so much fun doing all these halftime shows with you too, Mitch.
Same. We don't have too many left, though, but we have all those playoff games, so it kind of all adds up. By then, I should be fine. So
absolutely.
By the playoffs, because there's that extra week of the season, so I'll be a month out from at that point, and I should be.
Yeah.
God, I hope so. If not, just have some very dimly lit shows.
That's awesome. I love it.
Dim lighting.
Yeah. How much time do we have left at halftime for this one game?
I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be much. But we can end the show. I think we've done our part here. Just figured we'd stay with it with the Ravens 3rd and 4 against the Steelers. This is going to really probably affect that total. They're on about the 14-yard line. I mean, it's a chip shot field goals, but Ravens want more. They do not get it. Incomplete. And they will be setting up for a Tucker field goal to take a 7-point lead here. Yeah, the Jags really moving here now on the Rams. Got a 4-yard play there.
Yep. Here we go.
Yep, here it goes. Start the bus. Take that, Karen C. Mhm.
Come on, be nice to Karen. See, she's a Chargers fan.
Invited you to the game.
Yeah. We have a great game tonight, prime time, Mitch. KC and Denver going at it. So I'm excited to be back here with you at the half. Make sure you guys join in.
Hopefully, I have a signal to watch the game because I'm losing mine now.
Oh, no, that's not good to see.
Well,
All that snow.
oh, we got a penalty here in the Steelers-Ravens game. This could affect things.
Okay. Got Washington driving here.
Yeah.
2nd and goal.
I can't even see it. 2nd and goal at the 7.
Yeah.
All right, well, I've lost my reception, so I can't watch anymore. But thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you guys in a few hours. Hopefully, I have reception. If not, I'll be watching it on the NBC app. So I'll be
There you go.
a couple seconds delayed. Now it's kind of like in and out. And the worst thing is probably recording one of my programs for tonight. Oh, no, it's still early on the East Coast. My reality television.
Don't mess with that reality television. Well, Mitch, have a good couple hours. We'll see you back here. I can't wait.
See you, everyone. Thanks for joining us.